Sucrose?
Secrets! You're alive. Why wouldn't you be? I made biscuits. Cookies! I made cookies. See? Smell super delicious.
Why am I chained up and in my shorts? I was wearing pants.
Sorry I got upset and you got sick and refused to make my video Christmas episode. So, that's where you're tied up. So, I made cookies that got little candies in them. Delicious. Promise that I'll turn you to a weird, fire-breathing dead lizard.
My head still hurts from that. Why am I chained up?
That's simple, Secrets. One thing led to another, and I did science here, there, took some samples here, there, saliva, hair, skin. I promise, it'll grow back. You won't feel anything like a giant amphibious heat water lamp craving lizard.
Well, at least you stopped before going any further. Are you making cookies?
Trying and failing horribly. I can't seem to get the ratio right with these chocolate chips. Either end up being too hard or too wet. But I will get the right amount of my love nectar in them.
Did you say love nectar?
Secrets. When my burning desires reach their peak, the emotions deep down in my body turn into a gushing well of... Well, you get it. I'm baking cookies in my love nectar and mixing the dough. Secrets.
No! I'm not gonna eat them if you get the right consistency. That's disgusting!
But you must! I need a little bit of me and you for the next experiment. Secrets.
Yeah, no, I'm not eating that, so...
How? I used the same knot to keep my hilly churl in the basement. Secrets.
Well, it wasn't that great, okay? And Hilly Churls are stupid.
Damn it, Secrets! Cookie?
Really? After what you said you just did to him. Thank you. After you said the recipe... Oh! Was not quite right.
Secrets. You're right. I will get this recipe down. In the meantime, I need you to lean forward so I can hit you in the head with this. Okay, Secrets?
Or, hear me out before you do something drastic again. I do have like 500 hours in your game. How about I just go ahead and start reviewing it?
You can do what you said, Secrets. God, I'm on fire down there right now. Secrets.
So that's what that burning smell is. Smells like wet socks in the microwave. Genshin Impact is a 2020 action role-playing game produced by Miho Hoyoverse. The game features an anime-style open-world environment and an action-based battle system using elemental magic and character switching. Should also make note here is a free-to-play game using gacha game mechanics similar to loot boxes with hopes of characters dropping through monetization. Available on various phones, tablets, and consoles, though it looks better on newer generation consoles like PS5 or Xbox Series. PC is also available.
Secrets. My head hurts. I think it's already been 5 years since the game was released. I'm not hot and bothered. Secrets.
Yeah, that was a crazy time. I was doing COVID, wasn't it?
God, the forbidden cough. The riots. I was so hot and frustrated during that time. So much data to analyze. I miss it. Secrets.
You're a mess, Sucrose.
Especially down there. Secrets.
Well, before we even get started, let's go over a few things. Like, this is an open world action RPG. Make a team of 4 characters, each with their own elements. These elements will be vital in the game's mechanics. For example, hitting a character with Hydro move makes them wet. And changing to a Pyro character, hitting them with a Pyro move causes vaporize, dealing extra damage. This is called an elemental reaction. There are several combinations to cause this and make them happen. Even a thing called elemental resonance when having full party effects corresponds to the elemental types in the party, as you see here in this list. One of my earlier ones I loved doing was Impervious Winds, decreasing stamina consumption and increases movement speed. Speaking of stamina, it also plays a vital role in running, charge attacks, and climbing. Hence a few ideas this game took from Breath of the Wild. The stamina meter can be increased to which we get over later. In fact, I think it's time to start the game.
The world? But when you wanted to leave and go on to the next world, your path was blocked by some unknown god?
Outlanders, your journey ends here. Who are you? The sustainer of heavenly principles. The arrogation of mankind ends now.
of cool. I mean, alright, I've seen better. Kind of boring, Secrets.
I mean, it was, for its time, cool to see that cinematic and the way you could choose between Ether and Lumaine.
Wait, is that the Traveler's name?
Right, so spoilers, but only the sibling would call the protagonist's name, the real name. We're just giving, I guess, a nickname, or if you're an NPC playable character, you call them Traveler?
The Traveler's the Traveler. They don't have another name. I've done extensive research on if they're a virgin, who would have taken it, and what their skin tasted like. Secrets. Don't you dare judge me, Secrets. I get pruned down there when you stare.
Ew. Now we get our first waypoint. These are scattered throughout Tibet. Tibet being the world we are in, made up of 7 nations. Our starting location being Mondstadt. We take up the game consists of 5 weapon types: swords, claymores, spears, bows, callus. Callus being for mages, aka books and orbs, but now it is a fuck everything now. I mean, it's an excuse not to include a new weapon type and just say fuck it. The magic callus makes it a chakram, gauntlets, a pillow. Basically, each character in this game is assigned one of these, each having a way to level them up to 90 if you collect the resources for the ascensions, which happens at 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, making them stronger. They are also better ones that are indicated by the stars, the obvious colored background, yellow, gold, with 5 stars being the best. These weapons even include passives and unique attributes, so messing around is fun, unless you refer to your goddamn guide, finding the meta, and just go buy the builds guides. Ignore this. FYI, characters has levels too, just like the weapon, taking various resources and leveling up the same. Though a bit of a harder grind due to needing elemental rocks and fighting various bosses countless times and having the Mora. Mora being this game's currency used for everything, but it's easy to earn. Oh, and have fun collecting experience books. These are a must to level characters faster at high levels. These can be farmed even through events and chests you can lock, as well as story progression. The first 20 levels can be sort of earned through grinding, but after that the books are needed!
Giving a lot of info, Secrets. I like it. Almost like a book. I can always get into a good book. Secrets. Want to be my bookmark? Secrets for science? Yes, science.
So, what kind of books do you like reading?
The dictionary. I have it completely memorized. I can speedrun it. Did you know the word gullible isn't in the dictionary?
Actually, it is.
Huh? Yeah. What? What the fuck? Yeah. Of course it is. I really need to do some science to clear my head. Trust your guide, Paimon.
Alright. So we tune to the element Amino. The Traveler, being a special case, doesn't need a vision, which are jeweled amulets which allows their user to directly channel the power of one of the 7 elements. They're bestowed by Celestia and the 7 Archons, all people of Tibet with particularly popular desires. You usually will see them somewhere on their clothing or headpiece, etc. The Traveler, as they get into each new region, attunes to the statues of 7 they will get the element. Honestly, most of the Traveler's element attunements suck, even with the constellations.
Constellations are sets of subsequent upgrades to characters, which are similar to their passive talents and increase the effectiveness of the character or add new capabilities to existing abilities.
Thank you, Sucrose.
It was nothing. Just wanted to go into a bit of detail, that's all. Secrets.
Most of the constellations, which are not part of the Pro Tag, can only be earned through the game's gacha system.
Wishes are the gacha system in Genshin Impact. There are 2 main types of wishes. Permanent standard wish, Wanderlust Invocation, and limited time event wishes for characters and weapons. The standard wish, Wanderlust Invocation, is always available and requires a quiet fate to wish from it.
The blue wish she's talking about.
Character event wishes have 1 promotional 5-star character and 3 featured 4-star characters. Weapon event wishes will have 2 promotional 5-star weapons and 5 4-star featured weapons. Both promotional 5-star and featured 4-star items have interest probability for players to wish them when compared to the basic rates and the guarantees are factored in.
I swear, it's like you're reading up a wiki.
Of course! How am I supposed to give them the proper information? Secrets. I am too hot and bothered and can't risk them not understanding the system the game has laid out. Secrets.
You can at least be like more excited already, you know?
I didn't even get to the Primo Gems being the premium currency that could be earned as they play during various activities, or spend the hard-earned cash being a whale of the almighty ocean. I just flat out buy hundreds of dollars to get the Primo Gems in the marketplace and failing 50-50 for a damn standard character, Secrets, having to spend more hard-earned cash. Do you get it, Secrets? It's a perfect money-earning machine! Holy shit!
I think you can clear your head, Sucrose.
But Bach, don't misunderstand things. It's like I'm trying to hurt anyone. Anything. I was trying to educate the stupid crouch goblins. Secrets.
This review will be a long, disastrous one.
I got one of my panties and may need to clean up soon, but you just sit there breathing and I start to lose my mind only for a little touch. Secrets.
Huh? Look at that!
Don't be afraid.
It's all right now. I'm back.
Is he talking to a dragon?
Who's there?
It's so huge! Did you see the size of its cock? It's like built for our pleasure. Secrets.
Yo, what the fuck, Sucrose?
God, how much more do I have to pay to get a moment of science with it? To measure its girth? I'm practically drooling, Sacreds. For science.
But you're not drooling, Sucrose.
Not from my top lip, more from my bottom lip. Sacred.
That's disgusting! As we leave the forest, we meet Amber, one of the 3 free characters the game gives you. She's a pirate bow user. Good luck getting her constellations if you're now joining the game because she only appears on the standard banner. In fact, there's so many 4-star characters and weapons, the chance of her dropping is near impossible now. But she still has a decent first party member. She wants to give us a tour as well as take us by the Adventurers Guild run by Catherine. But first has us learn how to cook from a member of the Adventurers Guild. Basically gather ingredients, cook the dish, enough time by the time the button press in the correct spot for a perfect dish. There is enough time and you can cook each dish with auto cook. Food not only recovers health but can provide boosts to stats as well as recover stamina. Keep in mind, characters can get full so they can only eat so much food at once. Once a bit of time passes, they can eat more. However, if they die and get revived, their stomach gets empty, which can be a decent strat. But beware, the revives has to cool down, 2 minutes to be exact. If health and free revives are needed, any of the statues the vet and get close and operate them. FYI, there is a set amount they can do, but will recharge their energy over time. Once that's done, Amber gives us a pair of gliders and has us practice using it by pressing the jump button again while high enough in the air to activate them and aim towards our destination. It drains stamina, which can be increased by leveling up the statues of 7 by finding respective oculi, which are scattered throughout the respective territories. Plenty of online maps with check marks and pictures can make them a breeze.
The sky.
So here we have the glide and shoot the corrupted spikes on Stone Terror's back. Once done, he takes off, leaving us bewildered as we land and we catch up with Amber and me. Oh god, his mother's ass barbecue sauce and licked the shit out of it.
Oh yeah, me too. Oh fuck!
What's wrong?
I forgot to feed my poor honey turtle.
Yo, what?
Come on, let's go. Don't cry. Come on, it's a good little. Come on, it's a good little hilly turtle. Yeah, let's go. You want a treat, don't you? Good boy, yeah.
Good god, what the shit is that?
This is my pet hilly turtle, Sacreds. I do science to him until my hole no longer feels wet and warm and funny. Sacreds.
Something wrong here. It looks human?
Boilers, Sacreds. Shh. But at one point, yes, they were human. Why do you ask? Sacreds.
Because I'm pretty sure this is a human dressed up poorly at that to look like a Healy.
Don't be silly, Sacreds. I've done no such thing. Besides, I've done lots and lots and lots of science to it. I'm content with my analysis of data. Sacreds.
Hello? Oh my god, it talked!
Hilly trolls don't speak, Sacreds. Don't be silly.
Me? Billy?
See? It did it again!
I just hear the normal hilly troll noises, Sacreds.
She? Sex? Me?
Sucrose, did you have sex with this thing?
Ew, that's disgusting, Sacreds. Why would you even suggest that? Something as disgusting as this creature? My pet, Sacreds.
She? Sex? with me.
It sounds like it says you had sex with it, Sucrose.
Are you still on about this, Sacreds? It's all just grunts. Why would you suggest I get behind it?
Not her on top, but me behind. That's how she likes it.
Sucrose, did you fuck this hilly churl?
No, I did not, Sacreds. Ew. Stop with the display of grossness.
She dressed like a nun. Make me compliment her. Tell her to beg forgiveness and fertilize this puss. I don't like it. I'm scared.
Sucrose, you.
Fine. I'll admit it. I fucked him. I fucked him hard, Sacreds, but it was all for science. I'm still a virgin. Sacreds.
Lies. All lies. She trying to get pregnant.
Yo, what the fuck, Sucrose?
Don't listen to him. He spouts lies. Just a filthy creature doesn't know the pecking order. Don't worry, though, Sacreds. Not to fear. I'll put the fear of the Archon into him.
Barely knows what this means.
No, put that away. Bad Hilly Churl. Sacreds doesn't want to watch. Unless he does.
Fucking kill me.
I just need to clear my head. So Man Butter, I mean Butter's Muffins, Kaya takes us back to the Knights of Livornia's headquarters.
Jean, what's the hurry? I thought we agreed to meet them here.
There have been sightings of storm terror outside the city. Once we meet, we must...
Relax. I'll lend a hand when the time comes.
Jean, I've brought them.
Oh yes, Girl Boss Jean and Dummy Mama Lisa. One hell of a sandwich the traveler got here. Anyway, we learned the source of Storm Terror's power thanks to Lisa's detection magic being located at the Four Winds temples, with our objective dealing with 3 of the temples. Taking the first one out with Amber by doing a few puzzles and shouting this windstone. Wait a second! This isn't the same couch I was sitting on! When did you replace it?
Yesterday?
But I was just sitting on the previous couch before you ran over there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Weakening Storm Terror's power. Rinse and repeat by teaming with Kaya, who becomes another free catch for us. But hey, this stone is protected by Hilly Trolls. Kinda weird.
I can take care of the rest here. You go take care of other things while I'm at it.
See you later then. Bye-bye.
There's no way Hilly Churls organized an ambush like this themselves. Not with their limited mental capacity. Thus you were behind this.
Knights of Livornia's always so inefficient.
Agree to disagree, but your involvement in this just made things a whole lot more interesting.
I am so aroused right now!
Secrets! I am too, but I need their sample before I can find out if we are compatible. Secrets.
And there you go, ruining it again.
I can't fertilize the egg if I don't know for certain if the child is gonna be...
You have issues, don't you?
Oh, this is so good!
Bad churl! Bad churl! We don't do that to food. God, last time I had a salad, he ruined it, Sacreds. There's no Thousand Island or... how do you call it? Ranch. Sacreds.
That's disgusting!
Yeah, I ate the whole salad anyway. I ain't no quitter. Sacreds.
Okay, so after this awesome scene, we team up with our last free character, Dummy Mommy Lisa, and clear the last temple, stop the storms off of Mondstadt. Lisa goes over some nice lore, good stuff. We then try to meet up with Jean, who's currently talking to a Fatui diplomat, trying to discourage the hunt and termination of Storm Terror, one of the 4 winds of Mondstadt. In fact, we learned that this Fatui diplomat is from the nation's Shisnaya? Is that how you say it? Well, fuck it. Following the god of Kariel, we showed that corrupted crystal to Lisa and told her to hang on to it. Jean officially makes us a honorary knight of Livornius. Yay, we see the bard again from the forest. Using our new elemental sight ability, we are able to track him down.
What is to be sung transpired in days of yore, when the divine archons still walked the earth. A dragon cast his curious gaze on the world below, as he parted from the heavens that gave his birth. The dragon sought truth amongst common folk, but mortal trifles only fogged his mind. The wind-born bard strummed his strings dolce, and the holy lyre answered his questions kind. The dragon was but a child, full of wonder, and soared the heavens free from care. The bard's songs invited him to sing along, for he yearned to let all perceive him fair. Enchanting legends the bard and dragon were, but the tides of despair soon engulfed the land. The lion fang perished, and the falcon flag slept, as a vile dragon approached Mondstadt in Wednesday. Over the cathedral loomed death and his friends. Of the people's agony, the bards soon sang. The soaring dragon heeded his grave calls, and amidst the windstorms a brutal war spread. Blood of venom sent the sky dragon into slumber, only to awake to be expelled in abhor. Why do people in this age loathe me so? But the holy lyre replied no more. Wrath and woe, vigor and venom, poured from the dragon's bitter eyes. The dragon's curse sprawled in silence, but the lyre could no longer soothe his cries.
Here we finally get our chance to speak to him. He goes by Venti and calls Stormterror by his real name, Davlin. We show Venti the crystal, but it's no longer corrupted, but been purified.
Was once such a gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it?
Thus, Venti takes off, but not before saying a symbol of Mondstadt's heroes, which turns out to be a big-ass tree.
I too have a, as you call it, a big-ass tree or a big-ass bush. Sacred.
Wait, are you talking about that down there?
Well, I tried to trim it. After my discovery of a hair-grown tunic, it just poofed like an afro, but green, of course, and whatnot. Sacred.
I'm learning more than I really care about know about you, Sucrose. Ew!
Damn it! I'm sorry! Is that too much? I failed to demon summon it, and I failed to trim, and I still have a burning sensation! It's completely moist. It's swampy down there. And I blame you for it, Sacreds. I blame you. It's all your fault.
Holy shit, I'd rather take Harley. Hell, I'd rather take Junko. Well, maybe kind of here. I don't know.
Who the hell is Junko? Is it that blonde eating out that ghost over there, Sacreds?
Eating ghost what?
I forget you can't see it. You haven't drank the tonic of sightseeing. There's a lot of fucked up shit going on in Mirror World that you don't need to know about, Sacreds.
What is Mirror World?
Don't worry about that. You don't need all those test subjects. Man, I itch bad.
Oh, what is going on in my apartment anymore? So we find Venti at the big-ass tree and ask about the god Barbados. He informs us it's been a long time since Mondstadt's seen there be no gods, while Leowa and Inazuma Geo and Electro God are still present. I don't care if I said one of those wrong. Lots of lore dump here, learning about Abyss Order that despise mankind, with many of the Hilly-Chills take weapons and orders from them. Anywho, Venti drags us back to the cathedral to try to borrow the laurel that Barbados used, but of course we can't take a holy relic like that, thus we began a sneaky mission to borrow it.
By technicality, you're stealing it. Sacreds.
Hey, the game has forced its hand to me and I want to comply. Anyway, not like it goes all way, so acting like Solid Snake in a very bad sneaking game, we get the laurel.
Who are you? She disappeared!
Freeze! What are you doing here?
No, run! Oh no! We're busted! Run!
What? Follow me.
So, riding the winds, we make our escape and arrive in Daddy Deluxe Tavern, and he has us sit on the second floors, and doing so has us avoid the guards as he persuades him to look elsewhere. He decides to join our cause and has us come back tonight when the tavern closes. Oh, yes. I mean, when we do, we see Jean has come for the meeting. Oh, fuck. As well as learning the Cryo God is after the Mino God's power, and that it was their agent who stole the laurel. We track them down to the domain and fight a Fatui agent retrieving the laurel. However, we soon learn that its power has run dry, but thanks to the purified tears of Dablin, we can apply them to it and make its power stronger. We begin our quest to hunt further tears of corruption, purifying them and applying them to the laurel, increasing its power and glow. We even have to face one of this game's, at least at the time, earliest hardest enemies, Ruin Guards. These guys shoot rockets at home in and like to swing and jump. First of all, they would start to spin like a top by moving forward, and this shit would kill the fuck out of you. Best to combine different element reactions together, especially if you can, hit their eye, not once but twice after it's staggered, causing it to be stunned for you to successfully burst it.
You see, you had to use your current account to demonstrate, Sacreds, and you were a very dirty boy, Sacreds, and I'm completely okay with that. Sacreds.
You're sick, sucrose, and need help bad. I don't even think social activity would work for you.
Sacreds, the only activity I want is down below, and it's festering bacteria and wants and needs. Sacreds, please, let me have a sample. I need it real bad.
God damn it, sucrose, and you, fessing? Talk about a real turn off.
Sacreds, it's okay. I got my sample anyway.
Are you fucking serious right now?
Sacreds, I couldn't resist and got their sample. Sacreds, now my shrine is gonna look real good. Sacreds.
I can't believe you fucking did this. You don't go around shaving other people's heads.
Sacreds, yes you do. It's how you get what you want. How do you think I got my pet Hilichurl?
Give it away.
He's petrified of you.
Don't be silly. Here, Sacreds, story time. One time I was making grub in the middle of the forest and this Hilichurl comes along. I smacked him in the head with a cast iron pan to smash his itty bitty brains out. I'm almost 99% sure you gave him a concussion or brain damage. Oh, Sacreds, he's taking a liking to you. You're a very stupid creature, aren't you? You very, very stupid, dumb creature who has brain damage. You do, you stupid, dumb creature.
Right, so I'm gonna go and correct this, okay?
Sacreds, can I watch? For science, if it pleases you. Sacreds.
No, you can't fucking watch. In fact, I'm gonna barricade the fucking door. You two have fun with each other, okay?
Sacreds, wait! Take me with you! Damn it. Well, fortunately for me, I know how to speed things up. Thought you had been done by now. Why does it keep me waiting? Oh, I know what type of game this is. Keep me all hot and bothered and come in at the peak of it just to explode. Game on, Sacred.
You can kill me. I just want to die.
Silence, dumb creature. Sacred demands more time, and I shall give it to him. 2 days should be enough.
Oh, my head hurts. What the fuck happened?
Sacreds, you returned, and you have no hair for me to scream over as I smash your dick to what they call mush. Sacreds.
I said I was gonna take care of it, okay? And besides, I think I slipped on the floor was wet or something, and I hit the corner of my counter, and I think I was knocked out for 2 days.
Don't be silly, Sacreds. Hasn't been that long. It's only been a few minutes.
No. I'm pretty sure it's been 2 days because the blood was all dried up in there, and yeah, I think the Hilichurl pissed on the floor.
How dare you accuse me of such atrocities? If I find a way, I will break free from this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was you, you dirty bastard.
Actually, it was me. I just couldn't hold it in with the love nectar, so I released myself all over your floor baking cookies earlier. Sacreds.
Ew, Sucrose, what the fuck's wrong with you, you unstable girl? The toilet was right there.
Toilet? What is that, Sacreds?
You gotta be kidding.
Jerry, that.
Are you talking about the white water bowl? That's for drinking and cleaning one's face, is it not, Sacred?
How do you function in your world?
Most of the time we're traveling, there's not much between villages and towns. If you're real lucky, you're born with a vision, so you can burn, blow, or bury it with Geo. Secrets.
You guys are fucking sick, and I'm just gonna go playing more.
Secrets, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend. Secrets. Damn it! Get your fat white ass over here so I can listen to it. Secrets. Secrets. I don't know what came over me, and I am a mess.
You better watch it, Sucrose. And you too, you fucking bastard. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. The Lara is fixed, and thus the group has decided how the bard should play the song at. The group all comes to the agreement not to play in the city or the Elixir winery to avoid damage and unnecessary casualties. So the group chooses Sardanach Cliff, which is perfect for carrying the song through the winds and see high in the sky.
What has been done cannot be undone.
Then why do I see sadness in your eyes? Sadness that speaks of your yearning for this song.
We are communicating. Huh?
No! Don't get bored!
Do not be fooled by him, dear dragon. He left you to rot alone. Now
listen to me!
To deceive you once more.
Beatles.
Let your wrath fester. Mondstadt has already turned its back on
You were planning this all along to have me slain by them.
The time has come for the dragon to serve its true master. While you beware your magnetic cells, watch the world tremble with fear.
Dvalin.
And thus we get the big reveal that Venti is in fact, if it was obvious by the statues and then every other stupid, he's the Amino Archon is Barbados. Even Jean knew.
Oh my Archon. Venti's the animal Archon? That makes total sense. Why did I not see the signs before? Secrets.
I stated earlier that the statue of 7 Mondstadt looks vaguely like him, and in fact he calls Storm Terror by his real name, Dovlin.
Well, I'm sorry. Sometimes the minor details escape me. Secrets.
Minor details? There's some obvious signs.
Well, I didn't think I had a chance to do science, Tim Secrets. But now I do. The positions. The blow. It's fantastic.
Blow?
Secrets, give me some time to think. It's a little time. How to go about milking this twink boy? Perhaps a trap involving cats, wine, perhaps?
Are you talking like a Tom and Jerry situation?
What?
You know, have a box, that's brought up by like a stick with like the wine underneath, so when he crawls under, it's held up by like a rope. And so when he goes under it, you yank it and the said box or cage collapses on him, trapping him inside.
Secrets, that's the most brilliant plan I've ever heard. I know I was attracted to you for some reason. Then we get a big box and put him in it and attach a bunch of cats to it so the sneezing is too weak during the milking. God, Secrets. I'm already wet with anticipation. Secrets.
That is evil and diabolical even for you, Sucrose.
Does that mean you'll give me a sample?
I'm not gonna give you any samples, so you can stop asking me and give me that fish.
It's the love of Archon! Naughty, sinner, Secrets. Fortunately, I can fix you with science. Thank you. Perfect.
So after Jean basically calling out Venti for being the Archon, the group comes to the conclusion it's time we save Dovlin from the clutches of the Abyss Order. This time by going to Dovlin's lair.
Your Highness, your humble servant returns. When your homeland returns to this world, we shall revel in its glory.
Aw shit, looks like the respective sibling you didn't choose is leading the Abyss Order. Now that's fucked up. Not sure if I mentioned this, but you have what's called an adventure rank, maximum 60 levels. Doing anything pretty much gives experience. Need certain levels to do certain story quests and whatnot. You also need to achieve adventure rank milestones to do a world level increase. It increases the enemy's drop rates and levels. You also need to do this world level increase to at least unlock the next tier of characters leveling or relics, which relics have 4 colors, distinctive from gray having none, and purple having several, but can be leveled up to 15, or the yellow aka gold color ones that have 3 to 4 passives that can be leveled up to 20. Combining relics of the same set provide additional buffs and passives that we will cover more of this another time. Track down the Abyss Mage, defeating it, weakening the wind storms around Dalvin's lair. Here we must do various puzzles and fights to weaken his barrier so we can climb the center tower.
Oh, this is just shoot the damn dragon in the back during flyby sacreds. It's way messed up.
I mean,
Sacreds.
you did mention that's what we do. We do a drive-by, shoot it. Now begins the boss fight, which is us controlling several guest characters you may or may not have depending on your drops or time starting this game. The goal is to attack the island when you can, weakening its shield so you can climb its neck and damage the crystal. Or shoot it. Either work.
It's been a while since we flew like this together. Huh, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the Animal Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
And so, the Storm Terror threat was quelled. I clarified the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems Storm Terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
Anyway, have a few congrats and lunch with Amber, return the ladder with Venti to the church. He fakes it, making it appear not broken even though it was, with his power only temporarily, and then we head out for a fucked up scene.
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh. Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers? Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirk you wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
Should have held your tongue. So, this is a gnosis, Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
Venti!
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
By the Archon's secrets, she's touching and reaching and twink boy animal Archon and pulling at his essence. Ew.
What the fuck?
My wife used to do that too when my butt would swallow a coconut I sat on. I liked it.
That's disgusting! So after this shit, we go and talk to Venti, who goes on about visions, and anybody who can wield one can achieve godhood and ascend to Celestia. However, Archons don't need visions to use the elemental powers. In fact, Venti has a fake one he just carries for show. Each Archon has an eternal magical focus that resonates with Celestia itself, known as a Gnosis. And the lady is a harbinger who has been given godlike executive authority by the Teresa of Shazaya. Basically above regular mortals, their powers fall beyond. With that said, Venti encourages us to visit Leeway Harbor and meet the Geo Archon in hopes we can find our respective sibling and maybe warn him as well. And I think I'm gonna stop it right there. I mean, this is a lot to go over, like, you know, domains, the, relic grind, synthesis, the ascension levels, all that good shit.
Secrets! Many things may occupy our minds for a few hours. Got a couple ideas. Secrets.
Man, she will hurt you with science.
I mean, your wife!
Ew, what the fuck?
Hasn't come back yet, Sacred, so I was thinking we could, I don't know, we could do science, we could discover something new about each other. Secrets.
So yeah, I got a phone call to make. Come on, big up. Harley, where the hell are you?
I'm stopping you, Pudding. Duh. How could you fucking weird ass all the time with Granny Baby?
I think she wants to fuck me.
Oh, hell no. She was dead. She's a sweet, innocent angel. You're probably trying to fuck his form. Who to touch it on you?
This is serious, Harley. I really need help right now.
Fine. Look, I'll call a friend and they will come and help you out, okay?
Why can't you come back?
I just did like 40 taps answering down to PCP. I'm wax paint dry. You're lucky I have a kick in yet, fucker. But don't you worry. I got time to make that call, Pudding. Don't do anything stupid, okay? Bye! Trust me, that pain's waving at me.
Oh, fuck. Great. Now I gotta worry about who she's gonna fucking call. How about we just start the next part and go. Oh, no.
Does this please you? I got ready and make sure I got every detail perfect, and I'll be honest, this isn't my first time, but I have experimented. And I know what I like, and I'm just burning. I need you inside this bush real bad, Sacreds.
Can we just play the next part of the game?
Oh, fuck. That's it. Get me all horned up. Fuck. I can't wait for science.
This is fucking weird, man. Why is he filming it?
Fuck. Dr.